Hello and welcome everyone. In our previous video, linked in the top right corner, we walked you through one of our templates titled Simple Chatbot with Google Search. Today, I'll be showing you how you can manually create this chatbot step by step. So let's dive right in. First, head over to the My Flows tab and create a new flow. It's important to give your flow a clear name and description so you can easily identify its purpose later on. After creating your flow, you'll land on the Templates tab. Since we won't be using any templates today, go ahead and close that. You'll then be greeted by an empty canvas, which is where all the magic happens. Let's start by adding the fundamental components of every flow: the input and output. The input will be the user's query, and the output will be the chatbot's response. Everything we add between these two components will help shape the context to produce the desired output. For our first component, we'll add the Query Expansion Splitter. This will break down the user's query into smaller, easier-to-process chunks, especially useful for handling complex queries. As a bonus, consider adding the Chat History component to maintain context, and an additional LLM component. Here, you can swap the LLM in the Query Expansion component with a weaker one, like GPT-4o Mini, since it's not generating text, but just assisting with query expansion. Next up, we'll add the Google Search component to pull in relevant URLs based on the user's query. Be sure to adjust the settings for your location and language, and don't forget to set your URL in the Query Prefix section. At this point, we have a list of relevant links. To extract data from these URLs, add the URL Retriever component. This will pull in the necessary data and format it for other components in your flow. Now that we've gathered the data, it's time to generate a response. Start by adding the Prompt component, which will define the purpose of your chatbot. Make sure to connect this prompt to both the chat history and the input. Set a solid prompt. I'll display the template's prompt on screen and include it in the description for you to copy. Next, connect the prompt to the Generator component, which will handle the actual output generation. For this, we'll use a powerful LLM like GPT-4o, currently the most advanced LLM available. You could stop here, but I recommend adding a Document widget and a separate output component connected to the URL Retriever. This allows users to see the sources the chatbot used to generate its answers, and even redirect them straight to those sources. And that's it. You've just created a simple chatbot with Google Search functionality. If you want to see this chatbot in action, check out the demonstration video linked at the beginning and end of this video. Thank you for watching, and have a fantastic day.